What we do here is go back.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring. How you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
Yeah. I ain't even know it was on mute. Alright, let me get around here, man. I hope CNC maintenance ain't bad, because the other day was bad. They won't allow nobody to make the right at the light. So I hope it ain't too bad today. Yeah. It ain't too bad today, man. So just want to have him get around his turn real quick. Good though. Nah, I'm on live right now. For people. Get around here. Turn this heat on. Yeah, man, the truck had a crazy cold start this morning, man. I just thought she was about to cut off on me this morning, man. Had a crazy cold start. Nah, man, it was shy. Hey, I ain't know about putting it. It was 32 degrees up there today, man. Yeah, she had a crazy start. Yeah. Nah, 20 for me. 20, 22. That means that from that point, I know what I got to do when I get back. I got to drain the fuel separator, get some of the water out. I got an oil change coming up, I think, next week. I know I got an oil change. I put what I do when I do my oil, I put the dates. I put the date and the time on the oil filters. But I don't, you know. Hey, what up there, man? I can't catch you in the building, bro. Salute the light when you can, bro. Man, I'm just trying to run the port, man. Yeah, but the truck had a nasty start, man. I I thought at first it sounded like an injector. Then when she calmed down, I ain't seen no smoke or anything. When she calmed down, she started running smooth, man. 32 degrees, man. So I'm gonna have to open up the fuel separator and drain some of the water out and see how she go from there. But when I had the freight liner, I was able to put the fuel treatment inside the glass bowl. But today, I don't have that on this truck, so. But I got this heat warmer stuff I made for the truck. Like a heating pad you put over the filters. I don't look too bad right now, man. Ain't nobody in 64. I gotta come back to 64, but there's a line coming out. They probably holding it up, man. Probably holding up the 51. Let's see if we get them out the turn back here. 51 ain't too bad. We got the light, or do we got the other light? Is the line out here for 51? Yeah, it's a line out here for 51. I'm gonna get in the line for 51. Alright. It's a line out here. Cut all that up from the port. Cut all that up down there. Yeah, we able to get down here, man, so I can yeah, I appreciate whoever dropped by. Hit the like button if you can. Share it out if you want. Share it out if you can. But it ain't too bad, man. I might have to cut out the cut back in. If that line is for 51. Yeah, there's some nice trucks in here, though. Yeah, you got some nice. People think that because you be in the port got on a bunch of raggedy trucks. That's not the case. You got some 2024. You got some nice trucks in there, man. Western Star? Alright. Let's get up in here, man. Call the gate. Noise, man. Take off that Jake brake, man. He's trying to outshift me. Take off the Jake brake, bro. Got them big pipes on there. Ain't enough for no power, though. I gotta change the slack adjuster, too. I think I did the wrong one. I know I did the wrong one. They still making that squeaky noise, man. I gotta change the slack adjuster out. The one I took off the left side, I'm gonna put on the right side. Come on, bro. OCC ain't too bad because what happened to Port Authority, but they got to have it doing. They got to have it blocking off that right turn. And now they want to make you leave out the port, come back down, make a left down, come up. That's the shit they be doing. I might even have to go down to 51 and come back up just to make the left beside the fence. I might have to. See, the thing is, too, you can't get on the ain't nobody on the CB no more. So you can't, don't nobody say nothing no more. But most of the time, this might ain't be backed up. It be backed up now towards Quil All Street where they ripping the bridge down. That's that everybody making a right towards the bathrooms. But you can't go under the bridge at a certain time. Like right now, they won't allow you under the bridge, so you got to make the right by the bathroom. And that line be long as hell, bro. The line be long trying to get up in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's the only thing about this. You gotta have some patience being up in here. Hey, shout out to Jason that was just in the building. I think the mic was on mute, man. Shout out to Jason was in the building, man. Let's go, let's go. turn coming out there. They let them out. Oh man. Come on, bro. You can see now everybody moving up. Hey, go ahead out. Watch out for that car though. Watch out for that car. Don't give a damn. Go, go, go. That little heavy dragon. Alright, go ahead, bro. Cut in. Yeah, I think it's for PNCT. Yeah, it's for PNCT. I'm about to cut it right here, yeah. Alright. And see if we can get the CNC maintenance though. Alright, we got Port Authority out here. Could go down there if you wanted anyway. Let's see if we can make it right over here. Let's see if we can bust it right. You're in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, then hit the like button anyway. Alright, let's see if we can make it. That's if they ain't got the lane all backed up to swallow. But I don't see no trucks out here though. Ain't nobody out here. Should be able to make the right turn. I see cones out here. But they ain't blocking it. Alright, we can make the right. Alright, come on. I gotta adjust my brakes, man. Alright, we can bust it right here. Go up and see. Yeah, they're making a left, so we can make it right. Go up in here and drop this box, man, and get about it. I gotta go back the other way anyway. Yeah, I gotta put the bump on back on the car today, man. I took the bump off. I put the bump and everything back together yesterday. So all I gotta do now is put it back on the Acura. You know, today I'm gonna scan everything off. I'm gonna weld out. I'm gonna weld that support bracket to the Civic myself today. I'm gonna do that today, man. Go ahead and weld everything up and freestyle it today, man. So I'm gonna bring the welder out, get my gloves out, get the helmet out, and we're gonna freestyle it. Got a helmet, so but it came with like a little thing you hold up on your face, but that ain't gonna work. Alright, let's look at CNC maintenance, man. They ain't got two big holes in the floor anyway, so this is where we gonna go. Yeah, man. And I realized he came out and said, "Yeah, I know. I ain't even looked at the paperwork. I looked at it this morning, but I don't know why I was thinking of Columbia. Even though I seen CNC maintenance, I still was thinking Columbia, man. I don't know why. It's not an MSC box though. If it had MSC on the box, I would have never took it in regardless. But it's a lease box. Yeah, it's a BAU box. If I'd have looked at it, I would have known that. I ain't paying no mind to paper. It's just an MSC hole. That's it. It's a hole in the box. So let me mark my time down now that I got down here anyway. I can't mark it from the other side. being down while we up in here, man. That's about it. Now 40. All right, I'll meet you back. Hey, what up? Right back at you on the live. Sitting out here in Chassis Depot right now. See, I try to bring y'all a lot of this so y'all can see what it is. That's why they call it Chassis Depot. Not because, no. This CNC maintenance. Not because you see all them chassis over there. Because these are where all the go. You can pick up a damaged box, fix, or you can drop off a damaged box. You can drop off a box anyway over here. So the box I got 2 big holes in the floor. So I'm going to take it over here. Engate it, they're gonna take it. I leave out of here with the bare chassis, and I go pick up my load. But like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I was on pause or not, but Jason, I shared his live out the other day. And salute to Jason, right? See, a lot of these guys that don't really, it's crazy how, when I first came in the game, a lot of my day ones that came on, a few of them was also from different countries. They never really spoke English. They never spoke English, so if you go back, I used to see the live that y'all see now. I did that already. I did all that already. Having 10 people, 9 people on the panel, I did all that already. I did all of that. If y'all go back to my lives on Quil All Talk Live, I used to do a lot of lives with 10 to 9 people on the panel. We was having a whole lot of fun, you know? When I came into YouTube, I didn't come to YouTube. I didn't follow nobody on YouTube. I came on YouTube for my first channel, fixing things, but I didn't take it that serious until I started watching Star. After I found Star on YouTube, because I was a huge fan of the Star Buck Wild show up in, up in Northeast New York, New Jersey. And I started following Star. So when I caught him on YouTube, Star taught me a lot. Taught me a lot. Just listening and learning. And I'm not gonna sit up there and say, nah, ain't nobody show me anything. I listened to Star, how Star was breaking it down. So I just went from that angle. So when I finally did drop the video, speaking on content, like when I first dropped the video, I was doing more uploads than anything. So a lot of my videos about Hassan Campbell, I never disrespected Hassan. I don't know if y'all heard this earlier, but I was on mute. I never disrespected Hassan Campbell family. I never dissed his kids. I spoke on the whole issues of him having the whole Ben Bada thing. Spoke on that. And a lot of those uploads. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even have to make a video. I don't have to keep making a bunch of lives, because a lot of those videos I did on Hassan, and shout out to Hassan, because Hassan never struck me. He never struck my channel. Never tried to take my channel from me. But a lot of those lives that I did, there was uploads. And a lot of those lives is still feeding the channel. So every quota I make 4,000 watch time off those Hassan Campbell videos. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I make those videos, the Ben Bada videos, I always get my watch time. I did a hella uploads. So I never really did lives until I did my first live. But I didn't come into YouTube doing lives. That's why y'all don't see J. Quil doing a whole bunch of lives, because I didn't come in YouTube with lives. I came in YouTube doing uploads and uploads and uploads and uploads. Before there was even shorts, I was doing a lot of uploads. So for people to sit back and say, well, the numbers it did, the numbers of that, I don't care about all of that. Because I came on here doing uploads. I was doing hella uploads, man. There was a lot of us in the sector. Me, 504, Melee, Tazo, Tito, Goop Troop. It's a lot. Carlos, a lot of us was doing uploads, down. Even French Dose, he was doing a lot of lives, but, we was doing a lot of uploads around here. Same thing with Rose Gold, and it was React. It was a lot of us doing uploads, but then when we started jumping on panels, and we had a group panel. It was me, Dose, 5/5, then Tazo, and then Grizz Moolah. A lot of us was doing more uploads than doing lives. So when we started doing lives, we was sharing a panel with each other. We didn't have like a group. There was no groups doing the COVID sector. There was no groups. All of us, if we always say, if Grizz in the live, go to J. Quil live. That's when I was doing live. If J. Quil in the live, go to Rose Gold. Then you had Doc. Then you had Tommy. You know, and then you had Carlos. Then you had Tazzo. You had a lot of people react. You had a lot of people doing live. So we would go to each other's channel. It wasn't the fact that we didn't have to share it out. It was word of mouth. So if Grizz do a live, if Grizz, I'm about to end my live, go over to React or go to J. Quil, you know, or go to Melee. So that's how we did it. It wasn't no beef like that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't regurgitating each other content. Everybody had content. Everybody had content in this sector. And, you know, I see a lot of people saying, you know, 050 don't want to help nobody, but we didn't even worry about that. Like if we did panels and you had girls coming up there that was being disrespected, then you had real G's pop up. You know, if we did something that said something different, you had the likes of Sinetta popping up. Then you had React popping up. Then you had Dice TV. Shout out to Dice TV. Salute to that brother. We had Dice TV popping up. So we had an angle over here. Yeah, exactly. We had an angle working over here. So if anything was said, you had the OGs that was already on YouTube that was rocking, you know, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 subscribers. They would come to our page and bless us. No, we didn't have to. We wasn't crying about sharing. We didn't have to say share the live out because it was word of mouth. Everybody came through and they shared the live. No, they didn't share it. They just said, well, go to J. Quil page. There's some time if you go inside Netta page, you know, yo, J. Quil hit the link. Then I'll come up on side Netta page when it's like 4,000 people in there. Wasn't nobody buying subs. Wasn't nobody buying views at that time. Didn't nobody know nothing about that. So it was just respect, man. We had a lot of respect for each other. And even if certain of us didn't mess with each other, we still went to each other's lives. You know, like with Carlos. If Carlos throw a live, we go over there and pop up on Carlos live. Carlos will pop on your live. So that's how it was over here. So I know things changed, but like I said, when I came on YouTube by myself. I didn't come on YouTube, and when I started my YouTube channel, my second channel, I didn't bleed off somebody else. I didn't come from a group and went to this group. I didn't do none of that, man. It was pretty much like people felt what you had to say, and then they attached themselves to you. It's kind of like when I did my first Hassan video, Melee seen the video, and Melee like, bro, I don't even know this dude. Melee made up, this is what we was doing. Melee made a whole video. Yo, I don't even know this dude, J. Quil, but yo, he's speaking facts. Go to J. Quil. Melee shared it. Then you got Sinetta. Oh man, yo, anybody know J. Quil? Tell him Sinetta said reach out. That's how we did it over here. So we didn't worry about a one up. We didn't worry about a leg up. Or we was like, hey, I'm putting out content like, I don't know these people. Melee did a whole video about me. I didn't know who Melee was. But when I watched the video, I was like, oh, okay. I guess he feeling what I'm saying. So that's how the ball went around here, man. So everybody got put on with word of mouth. And that's how we did it. So that's why we so laid back. I'm laid back. I'm laid back in this sector, man, because when it came down to the dirty sector was started here. The dirty sector was started here. It wasn't about, the dirty sector was about exposing the exposer. You know, so if you had anything going on, you got exposed for it, get about the sector, whatever. But the way they got it now, it wasn't nothing like that, man. It wasn't nothing like that. You know, when the dirty sector got started, it wasn't nobody messing with the dirty sector. Nobody wanted to come around. Nobody wanted to be bothered. We ain't going over there because nobody wanted to come over here because they knew if you came over here with some dirt, you was getting exposed. Gribb's gonna put you up. Then I might put you up. Somebody might say something, do a panel about it, and we leave it alone. They'll pack you, get you up out of here. But that's what it's all about. But I never claimed the dirty sector. See, that's the thing. We named it, but we never claimed it. You would never hear me saying I'm a dirty sector. You would never hear Grizz say it. You would never hear React say it. You would never hear Crown say it. You would never hear Sage say it. You would never hear nobody say it. We never claimed the dirty sector. We named it, we started it, but we never claimed it. That's the thing. That's what people don't understand, man. I never even put J. Quil the dirty sector. Because when I came into the sector, you had what? When I came into this area, you already had the wrenches, you had Wax Dog and Shinks on them, They did, and what was that, Carlos? They did, what they called that group? They had the wrenches, gears. They were throwing up the gears and all of that. And they had their own little group. You know, it wasn't a lot of groups over here going on, man, but I don't know. That's like, if you're going to do content, man, do content the way you see fit. You know, don't worry about nobody picking you up, pulling you along, and giving you one up. I don't never have to worry about that, man, because at the end of the day, I get my butt in the truck and I drive a truck. I'll bring you this. I'll show you what I do. I don't need nobody to give me one up. You know, everybody content is different. People say that, well, you know, ain't no content in the sector. I don't see where ain't no content where I bring content, but I don't see that because if you're not beefing, they don't consider that content. If you're not being disrespectful, they're not seeing that. But when you do positive videos like what I do, I don't worry about it not getting views. I don't worry about nobody sharing it. I don't worry about none of that, man, because I'm always gonna be one up on it. I don't worry about nobody sharing the video. I know it's gonna get watched. You know what? Because to me, when I get comments like, you know, yo, salute to you, J. Quil, what you did with the channel and how you broke down getting your license, it helped me a lot. I got my CDL. Congratulations. Congratulations to Ray Allen. He got his CDLs. You see what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, man. You know, people come up and tell me, yo, J. Quil, thanks for breaking it down, man. Thanks for this video, that video. Thanks for putting this part, changing this part. I got a lot of great comments, man, and you know, and I appreciate all of that. But I don't sit back and, you know, I don't sit back. I don't know. I don't be bragging about nothing, man. It's just the internet, man. Just the internet. I don't place nothing on the people's heads like that, man. You know, if you rock with J. Quil, you rock with J. Quil. That's it. If you rock with somebody that disrespects J. Quil, then you just rock with that person, man. I don't worry about all that, man. I'm not getting up here beef with nobody. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna beef with nobody. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna beef with you. You want to debate, we can debate, but I'm not doing all that. Not doing that. Because I already know when you beefing, those videos probably get the streams, they probably get the numbers you need. I'm not doing none of that, man. Not doing that. 52 years old, man. I'm pretty much laid back with it. And that's it, you know. I can't be up here arguing with y'all, man. You must try to give a brother a stroke. Have me looking older than old. You ain't doing all that, man. I'll bring you this. Just what you might want to do with yourself. You might want to get into trucking. You might want to get into the port. You might want to work for the piers. You might want to work for the container yards. There's a lot of opportunities I'll bring to y'all. If y'all just do the videos, you know what I'm saying, look past what you see and say, well, maybe I can get a job down there where J. Quil at. What J. Quil do down the port. You know, maybe J. Quil get put me in the right direction to be a yard switcher, to work for the ports, to get into trucking, to fix chassis. That's how life is, man. You know, people count their blessings by arguing and disrespecting each other, man. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. Some people don't understand how the game works. So if I share somebody's video, because they've been rocking me from day one, you know? But even if you don't rock with me, you know, if I like what I see, I share the video. But other than that, you know, it's word of mouth. I let everybody use the content. You want to use the content, use it, man. You want to take something out, use it. I don't care about all that. You know, I got about like 10 people that YouTube sent me a list of people who I can strike for using the content. I'm not striking nobody for using the content. As long as the content is used in a positive way, I'm not striking nobody, man. I ain't doing all that. But then, you know, you still got to ask, can you use it? But when people use, they ask. Hey, what up, Grizz? What up, Grizz Moolah? Yeah, you know, that's how it was when we came in the sector, man. We came in the sector, Grizz. We didn't come in here. We pretty much came in there by ourselves. We came into the sector by ourselves. And we built our name and credibility off with the content that we put out. So that's why we never worried about nobody give us a one-up. We never worried about that, because whatever you had and you stand on it, that's what you put your page on. And from that beginnings into where we at now, you know, we put the content out there, man. And we came out then, we was putting up a hell of uploads. You know, we didn't do a lot of lives. When we did the Hassan Campbell, that was all uploads. That was all uploads, man. That was all uploads. So when we came into the game, we didn't know nothing about fake subs, buying subs. We didn't know nothing about buying views. We didn't know none of that. When we came in the game, what up? Good morning, Chill Will. We came in the game, we ain't know none of that. We didn't know none of that. You know, we ain't know none of that. Hello, Carlos. There you go, Carlos. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they playing with voices. I know, Grid. Hey, I peeped that live, man. Yeah, I peeped that live, Grid. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey, good morning, Diamond. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I peeped it out last night, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. People see, you know, I know how it works. You know how it works, Grizz. Even if it's not AI, all people got to do is go to one live, go to another live, and they can hear it, and they can sync it right in. Then they put that right in, man. You know how it works. If you know how to edit real good, you can slide in there, man. Then all something now you got a full video, man. I know how they do it around here, man. I know how they do, man. They tried it with me years ago, man. You know, when they would talk about my son, they put it out there, made a video, they made a whole video, and they said it's J. Quil voice, it's J. Quil voice. I know how it works, man. I laughed at it, man. I laughed at it, man. But yeah, when we came into the sector, man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But the whole dirty sector thing, we started that, bro. The dirty sector was started. Chill, well, the dirty sector was started here. You know, we start one. You know, they know Hassan been calling, kept saying the section. So I took it and said, okay, we gonna call us the dirty sector, then we gonna be the dirty sector. But the dirty sector wasn't the way it is now, Chill. Well, the dirty sector was us exposing the people that had dirt on their jacket. That's what it was all about. That's how the dirty sector got started. The dirty sector didn't get started the way they're doing it now. It didn't get started like that. Because Chill, well, to be honest, a lot of people didn't want to mess with the dirty sector. A lot of people didn't want to mess with us, man. Because you know why? Because they got exposed. You come on here, and you got anything on your jacket. If you ain't trying to be a woman about it, be a man about it, and owe up to it and stand on it, hey, your information was exposed. It wasn't doxing you. Your information was exposed and your character was exposed. We pretty much stand on principle over here. But the way they got the dirty sector now, it was not like that. When the dirty sector came in, wasn't nobody claiming it. We didn't even claim it. We named it, but we didn't claim it. But for those who claiming it now, it just don't make no sense to me. We didn't claim the dirty sector. We named it, yes. Yes, we did call it the dirty sector, and nobody wanted to come over here. All of a sudden now, everybody fighting for it. It's crazy how everybody fighting for the dirty sector, and we the quiet ones in the group. We started it. We quiet. We never claimed that. Like, you never seen that. Like, I see people they got different groups or different gang or different tags on their name. You never seen Grizz with or Diamond or me or Sage or anybody, you know, with Sage the dirty sector, J. Quil the dirty sector. You know, we never did that. We never did that, man. We never did that. You know, we all ran with it, but we never did that, man. Never did it. You know, y'all was brought to the dirty sector, and I know how I was brought. I don't want to say the person's name, but when the person started beefing and kept screaming the dirty sector, a lot of y'all was brought over here. But a lot of y'all said, I'm not claiming the dirty sector. I'm not in the dirty sector. I'm in 050. I'm in the dark side. I'm in the light side. It wasn't none of y'all claiming it. You know, I'm over here with Mom Ties. It wasn't nobody claiming it. All of a sudden now, everybody screaming the dirty sector. It's just weird to me. It's weird to me, but y'all can claim what y'all want to claim. But that's what it is right now, man. That's where we at with it right now. And I just sit back. I think it's funny. I laugh about it, man. I laugh about it. And I appreciate y'all taking something that, you know, we done started and made it big into what it was. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but y'all done made it big. That's cool, but it wasn't like the way y'all took it. We wasn't over here. We wasn't disrespecting. I'm telling what we wasn't doing. We wasn't in the dirty set to disrespect the kids. If you disrespect the kid, you got wrapped up out of here. If you was over here and you got locked up for domestic violence, you got rewrapped, you got up out of here. You know, that's how it was over here. You know, but now, you know, wasn't no groups. I just sit back, man. I just say, damn, the whole thing done went left, man. The whole thing done went left. A lot of y'all that's claiming it wasn't claiming it. I could name everybody. But why do that? You know, people say, well, put a name on it. Why put a name on it? Well, y'all know who y'all is. I don't have to tell y'all who claiming it because I don't even claim it. That's why I do the content I do. I ain't fighting over no sector. And I ain't fighting over no sector name. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. That's what you ain't gonna get from me, fighting over a sector name. Fighting over the dirty sector. I'm not doing all that. Yeah, yeah, Chill. Well, I'm telling you, man, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? We hold it down over here. I'm gonna tell you like this. The first person who said he wasn't messing with us was 10 Toes Down. 10 Toes Down did a live. What happened was Polite got exposed, right? The time Polite got exposed, and we even did the whole Polite thing. Polite got exposed for doing what he did, and he went to jail. But the day he got exposed, we came out, we talked about it. 10 Toes did a video saying that, oh, we over here run our mouth about Polite. We don't have the true facts before we can find him guilty. We need to wait, you know, we need to wait and start speaking on it. Nah, we spoke on it, man. We weren't trying to hold back from that, you know, before anything else. Anything else, man. Like when we started this channel, when we all came together during COVID, like I said earlier, we didn't have to wait for one up, because we didn't have groups like that. Like if Grizz live, Sinetta pop up on Grizz live. If I'm live, Sinetta pop up on my live. You know, you had Quil All, he'll pop up. Real G TVs will pop up. Chill Will, if you came into the sector, you had to show your face before you came on anybody live, and we stood on that, man. We stood on that. You had to show your face around here, man. Yeah, you had to show your face, but you know. It's gonna be what it be, but like I said, when I first came over here, I did live. I was doing uploads. That's another thing too. A lot of these guys over here, they put their numbers on everything, but try to do an upload. That ain't gonna happen, man. An upload don't sell like that. You really have to sell an upload. You could be on here all day and do 3 hours. A 3-hour long video, 4-hour long video, 5-hour long video. But an upload, 11-minute upload, and see where we go with this. I did a 3-minute upload, did 14,000 views in one day. Yeah, we was together with, yeah, exactly. We was together. The dirty sector and the conscious community was together. We always was like that, man. We always been like that. We always been like that. Before the dirty sector, it was the COVID sector. It was a COVID sector. We always was like that. The conscious community always came around. Sinetta, Quil All, yo, you even had a lot of people, man. You had Israel Doctrine. You had King Erna. There was a lot of cats coming around, man. A lot of cats was coming around. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. We have fun over here, man. Let me jump out. I'll be right back. I'm about to jump out real quick. I got a 30 flashes on it. Open these doors up. Be right back. All right, we right back in the building, I gotta go ahead to the right so I can get this box off. But yeah, Tim, well, back to what you said. Yeah, the dirty sector and the conscious community, yeah, we was they came over, you know, and I used to go over there a lot. But like I said, we never claimed the dirty sector, but the conscious community in the dirty sector, yeah, we was pretty much conscious on the dirty end of it. You know, the dirty end far as, you know, exposed cats that had information. You know, it's just not information, but that had dirty jackets and, you know, shit that was coming about. You know, it was getting exposed. And that was it. But it wasn't to where we regurgitated each other content. It wasn't, what up, BS Mel, good morning. So we didn't regurgitate each other content. That's like saying if Grizz do something, I didn't take it. You know, I did something, Grizz didn't take it, but we spoke on different things, but we didn't take each other content and flipped it for other people's content. So I did content and use it as mine, and Grizz didn't do the same. We didn't do that over here, and that's how it was. Like, what? We didn't do that. I went left, like I said, it went left, but it wasn't, the dirty sector wasn't built for where it's built for it is now. It wasn't built for that. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I do feel ashamed sometimes that, like, it wasn't even supposed to be built like that, man. They just took it in, and just, you know, people that took the dirty sector, they didn't have a home to go to. And I'm gonna keep it 100. And I know people might get upset, but people took it because they was kicked out the whip they was in. You know, people took the dirty sector and they claimed it because they was already kicked out the house they was in. They came over, oh, I'm taking the dirty sector. But in the beginning, it wasn't built like that. It wasn't built for that. But like I said, I know why they came over, because they was brought over here. A lot of them was brought. It was a lot of beefing going on, you know, and people minding their business, and there was a lot of beefing going back and forth. Then they came in and took it and ran with it, man. You know, oh, they doing this to me, they doing that to me, they doing this to me, they doing it. It was just a lot of bickering amongst one person. And then before you know it, there was a live set, and everybody was in that live. They started shooting at us. And before you know it, they were shooting at us. And then before you know it, they started claiming it, man. But it wasn't built for that, man. It was times when Sinetta used to come over here in this sector and sit down with us. You know, it's a lot, and chill will. If you go back to a lot of my lives, right? We used to do like lives. Great to tell you, we can do like, we used to have like 9, 10, 11 people on the live. And the lives would go on for like 3, shout out to Melee. The lives would go on for like 5 hours, 6 hours. They had cats, cats was standing up falling to sleep on the live. Cats was snoring on the lives. It was crazy because we had fun with it. That was what it was all about. We had fun doing live. So I got a live but when we had like I got a live but we had Real G's. Even Wax Dog was over here. Don't, whatever Wax Dog say, don't let that man pay that no mind. You even had DC 33 over here. You had DC 33 over here. So we had lives where I got Wax Dog, No White God, and Real G's rapping. We had No White God, Real G's, and No White God. Everybody was over here rapping, man. Everybody was over here rapping. I got a live up right now, an old live where you got Wax Dog on the live with Cavalli King. Got Wax Dog on the live with Cavalli King. See, people act like they forget about you. Like you said, you can't rewrite history, man. It's up there. Everybody over here, I'm gonna tell you how deep the history go. Everybody you see in the live chill will, from BX Mel, Diamond, Carlos, Grizz Moolah, the history go back. There's a lot of history up here that a lot of people would like to rewrite it. A lot of people would like to retell it. But we got a lot of history up here due to COVID, man. There's a lot of history up here. So if people get up and start saying one thing, we already know what it is. That's why we quiet about it. Everybody stay quiet, like, cause we don't do the back and forth. But if you shoot at me, then I gotta come at you with the history that I know. That's how we carry it over here. We quiet. But if you get to shooting, then we shoot right back. That's how we do it. And we come collective, like, If you don't understand it, go to I'm the Mac. Yeah, on the Mac, sometimes he put videos up. You know, he put the history up, but it's a lot out there. So the dirty sector, like if you go back to a lot of our lives, a lot of these guys claiming dirty sector, they weren't nowhere around. I'm gonna be honest with you, they weren't nowhere around. They came around last year sometime, they weren't nowhere around. They weren't nowhere around. 050, they weren't nowhere around. None of these guys were nowhere around. The time that we claimed it, when I made the video and said, you know what, since Hassan gonna call it the dirty section, all right, we gonna call it dirty sector. He said it once before, but that live he did with Kwame Brown, I said, you know what, forget it. We gonna call it the dirty sector. When we called it the dirty sector, it wasn't nobody over here. It was a few of us. It was a few of us over here. You know, you had Brim over here, Diamond. It was, you know, Crown's Key. You know, then you got me, Melee, Tazo, because Melee too. Melee was on the Kwame Brown. And yeah, Tazo, React TV. I don't want to forget nobody, but Sage. It was a lot of us over here when it jumped off, man. It was a lot of us over here when the dirty sector jumped off. Because at that time we did a dirty sector. Matter of fact, the history I was doing Pay It Forward. I was doing the Pay It Forward. Right after the Pay It Forward, that's when the dirty sector name came about. Right after the Pay It Forward, the dirty sector name came about. You know, if anybody got something to say, hey man, it is what it is. But that's where right after Pay It Forward, then the dirty sector came about. That's where the name came from. You know, and we all ran with it, but nobody was claiming it. There wasn't nobody over here saying, oh, I'm the biggest one in the dirty sector. I'm the president. I'm the governor. I'm the mayor. It wasn't none of that, chill. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. One none of these guys, most of the guys that's claiming it now, most of them was rocking with Hassan. They was rocking with Hassan, man. They was rocking with him, man. So we never claimed that, man. We named it, but we didn't claim it. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not sitting here making it up, man. So when I hear everybody talking about I'm the goal of the dirty sector, I'm this, that. No, that's the dirty sector 2.0. That's what I call them. The dirty sector 2.0, because they just turned it all the way up, turned it out. They turned it up, man. Yeah, son, that Hassan. Exactly, man. Exactly. I gotta help. Let me tell you, like I said, a lot of us did Hassan videos. The only Hassan videos we did, it gets our time. Like right now, I could go 2 weeks and not make no videos, and my watch time always make 4,000. My watch time, because of the Hassan Campbell videos. And those videos I did of Hassan, they was all uploads. They was never lives. They was all uploads. They was all upload videos. And then if we and Tazo, you see, and even when we did those lives, we still had Sonnet and all of them popping up over here. You know, so we did the lives, man. Right now, but my thing too, right? To those who cleared that dirty sector, tell me how it started. That's all I want to know. Don't listen to me. Those who said they was around from the beginning, tell me how the dirty sector started. Because there's a lot of key players over here. There's a lot of key players over here. You know, even the crazy girl that dragged my son, there was a lot of key players over here. You know, you had the villains. Before we even named it, there was the villains. You had Wax Dog, you know, rest in peace Shanks. I said it, IRP Shanks. You know, me and Shanks had words, but then there was a live done with me and Shanks got up there and it was done. We swashed it right there. Shanks didn't make a bunch of videos. Shanks didn't make a lot of videos about me. Shanks made a video and said, you know, F him. Okay, cool. So Shanks did a live. I came on a live. I addressed it. You know, Shanks, how old are you? Or what they got to do with it? You know, so if you had a beef with somebody then, it was settled the same day or the next day or the next live. That's how we did it over here. It wasn't nobody making 5 videos or 8 videos or 10 videos. It wasn't like that over here. We didn't do that. You know, so rest in peace, IRP Shanks, man. You know, and I hope he get the justice he deserves. You know, and that's just being a man about it. I'm not up here, I ain't no clown. You know, I ain't no clown. I ain't gonna say, you know, oh, Shanks this and Shanks that. No. I didn't know that man. So I ain't gonna judge that man, but the time that, you know, me and him had 3 conversations on the live, and a lot of issues went down back in the day, you know, and trying to line people up and all that, but Shout out to Shanks, man. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace, Shanks. And a lot of people don't understand that, but rest in peace, Shanks. So everybody over there throwing Shanks under the bus, I'm gonna say it. Rest in peace, Shanks. Shanks King, man. You know, rest in peace. I get that to him. But there was a lot going on over at the time. But if you had a beef at that time, it was subtle. It wasn't like it is now. One person take it, they take the content and flip it, and then somebody else to take the content and flip it. So they keep regurgitating the same content. We didn't do that over here. Sometimes I don't even want to speak on it, but I speak on it every now and then, man. I speak on it. So the dirty sector was different, man. It was actually the COVID sector, and then it was the dirty sector. You know, we all came together through COVID. We all came together through COVID. You know, Diamonds pretty much the day. You see? Like, you know, like Diamonds at day one. Never had, you know, if anybody felt some type of way, either it was handled or up to itself. Grizz Moolah, day one. Carlos, day one. Been around since day one. You know? Carlos been around since day one. React TV, you know, Taz, there's a lot of people that y'all don't see that been around from day one, man. I'm dead serious. You about to take the box right now. If you take this box, I'm gonna shoot over the 64. You blow that horn, I stop. Get it. Yeah, day one, man. We never had no, and that's the thing. We never had no problems, man. There's no videos put out about the people I just named. He that thing with a sludge hand. Now, you got day ones over here that you never really had no problems with. You know, if there was a, like, what's like one day, you know, I did a video and I disagreed with something that Grizz said, but, you know, and Grizz caught the video. It wasn't no disrespect. It was just something that we agree and disagree on around here, and that's how we did it. It was no disrespect. That's how we did it, man. You know, I said some things, and you know, and it was like that over here, man. But it was out of respect, and we all still rock together since this day. We never had no, like, I see a lot of guys over here chill. Well, they do a lot of fallouts, right? They do a lot of fallouts. They come back, but at the end of the day, there was really no disrespect, man. There's no disrespect. Some guys that you don't talk to no more, you would never see nobody make a video about them out of respect, you know? Out of respect, you know? You won't see no videos pop up. You know, I had me and French Dose went back and forth. You don't see me keep making French Dose videos. And French Dose too. You know, he had French Dose in the lab. You know? That's how a lot of people else came through the sector too, because you had French Dose in the lab. You know, but you don't see no regurgitate videos, man. We don't, you know, I don't do that. We don't do that over here. Yeah, see what he gonna do, cause I don't want to ride up on him, and when you know when he get into his feelings, start blowing the horn. So that's why I just sit back. I be chilling. Well, I be chilling, man. I be chilling. I don't be all in nobody's business, man. I don't know what we about to do, but man. All right, what I do with that paper? Yeah, I drop the box. We're gonna get up out of here. All right, let's go. Gotta go get inspected out of here. Shoot over the 64. But yeah, that's a little bit of the history, man. It's, you know, they got a lot more people explain more. Oh yeah. Hey, I tell you, man, you better out of bread stuck on 440, huh? Stat down, try 45 minutes trying to get to perfect. I know, man. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing. All that traffic. I don't know if most of that traffic for the port, but Staten Island got some terrible traffic, man. Staten Island got some terrible traffic. I don't know, man. That's why I'm glad that we don't. We used to drop containers in Staten Island. I'm glad we don't do that no more. Staten Island got the most terrible traffic that's out here, man. And it's small though. It's a small window of traffic. That's the only thing about it. Taking that 440 out of bridge, coming back and forth, then trying to get over there. I used to run I used to go to Perth Airport. I used to run tickets. I used to pick up at Eastman Chemical. Eastman Chemical over there in Perth Airport. Over there by them little townhouses, man. When you come off the highway, right up under the bridge. I used to run chemicals. Matter of fact, I used to pick up jet fuel out of Perth Airport, and I used to run to the McGuire Air Force Base up there in Middletown, New York. Yeah, I used to run jet fuel. I did that for about a year with Linden Boat. I used to run jet fuel. Hey, man, I'm tell you about the Cross Bronx Expressway. Let me tell you something, BXML. I'm a beast. I get in that left lane with the CB, I'm gone. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. I get in that left leg of the Cross Bronx, man, I take it from George Washington Bridge all the way out to the Allen, Whitestone, Thross Neck. Where we at with it, man? I'm a beast. I get on that CB, I get to talking. Oh man, Big Debo, damn it, boy, I'm running it. I'm running. Man, I'll be. Let me tell you something about the Cross. Ain't no cops coming out there to get you, man. NYPD, they ain't coming to get you, man. They'll let you ride it out, man. I'll be right back. Yeah, I got my own chassis. Let me get up out of here, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the Cross Bronx Expressway. Oh, man. Oh, you by the old Hess? I got you. Yeah, man. I still run it, man. Hey, I'm excited because I should. Hey, I'm a wild boy with the Cross Bronx. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you about New York, right? If you ain't from New York, you better drive like you in New York. I'm gonna keep it 100. If you not from New York, you better drive like you from New York, boy. Because I get on that Cross Bronx left lane, I'm eating it. Ain't no cops coming out there. Ain't no fools getting in that lane. And I'm on the CB. I'm killing you on the CB. I'm killing you out there. Excuse my language. But I'm telling you, man, I get on that. Hey, man, I'm telling you something. Everybody, I get on there, man. Big 19, Big Debo, Channel Bullshit, whatever you want to call my CB handle. I'm running it. I'm running it. I kid you not. Let me tell you something, man. If you ain't from New York, you better drive like you from New York. I don't want to run the light. I already know how the cops gonna be and shit. So if you ain't from New York, you better do what you gotta do. Slide back a little bit. I want to be in that intersection there. Yeah, but that's how it is, man. You got it, man. That's how it is. You got to be able to run that. I used to love it, man. Man, backed up here. I gotta try to swing around this container real quick. Gotta make a left turn at the light. Yeah, you break a left at the light, keep it moving, go down to 64. But yeah, that's how I used to be, man. They don't see me no more. I used to go to DHL all the time at JFK Airport. They don't see me out there no more. So that's the only time when I think an automatic come in handy is when you at your knees. Now, anybody know that drive trucks, to have a clutch in traffic, it don't mix, man. It doesn't mix. I gotta try to swing around these trucks. Yeah, that's gonna work. Let's see if we can swing around him real quick. Which way he going? All right. Can't get around him. Alright. Yeah, it's backed up out here right now. Anyway, let's get down here real quick so I can go ahead and get this load. I don't think it's too bad in 64. But yeah, I don't go to Staten Island all the time. I go for you go over there to Holland Hook, over there to the port. That's it, chill. Well, we don't do too much of that no more. Every now and then I get to run over there and get in and get out. Right now, Staten Island port is probably the easy port to get in, but that port in Brooklyn is trash. It's trash out there, boy. That's Red Hook. If you know anything about the port in Brooklyn, Red Hook over there by that, I think that's a Penske dealer. You know, you can rent a little box truck over there. Right there, it's the mechanic shop. They do tires and stuff. Look like a chop shop. Then you got the Penske's rider right there, and then you go inside. That's how you get to the port over there, the Red Hook. Let's see if we can get in here right now so we can grab this box, get up out of here. There we go. Yeah, but before I came to YouTube, I was on the CB, man. Before I came to YouTube, I was on the CB heavy. Heavy. You talk about power? It's full of a lot of power out here. You know, out here running the 2x6, 2x8, running the Cobra 29, break it down to a 1 watt. You know, CB's be crazy out here. But once COVID came through, the CB done went away. But back then, I was on the CB. Only reason I came to YouTube because the CB didn't want no more. Once COVID came, everybody was off the CB. A lot of trucker companies didn't want CBs in the truck or high-power CBs in the truck. So once you started getting the DEF and all of that, and you putting the 2-pill radio, or you putting the Cobra 29 with a 6-pill 2x8, 2x12 in the truck, with them computers, it'll cut the truck off. It'll mess up the whole computer system. So they got rid of them. But I was on the CB a lot. CB a whole lot. And shout out to my boy from you know, a lot of guys out there, you know, the Jamaica, you know, you got 101, you got 313, you got 113. You know, you got a lot of guys out there back there, man. Especially from New York, you got CK. I ain't talking about the CK I know. I'm talking about the CK I know on the CB. He from Brooklyn somewhere in the project, so we used to clown him a lot. You know, I used to tell him he got a porta john and his mother live room in the projects. So you got a lot of cats, man, back then. That was on the CB back then. We used to have some fun on that thing. What you gonna do, man? You gonna trap each other off? Get up in here, bro. Front on the back. I'm just going ahead and get a box. Alright. And you're gonna go to the far left, or you're gonna go to the right. I might go to the far left. I might do that. Depends on how traffic looking hit you. So I'll go to the far left. Or the far right anyway. Alright, just trying to see what I'm gonna fit in at. What I'm gonna fit in at. We go right here. Yeah. Alright, I get it over here. It ain't too bad right here. It ain't backed up going in this. Alright, it ain't too backed up going in. Oh yeah, hey, you ain't the only one, man. You ain't the only one. I drive this KW like a car, man. I drive it like a car. I've been doing it so long, it's like I don't know how to drive it no other way. And doing it so long and having a 20-foot, 40-foot, 53 flatbed, it's like you be so skilled in the game that you don't even worry about what you got back there. You don't worry about it too tough. But did you got to play a part when you in the inner city and you making right turns and left turns and you got cars on the corner? That's when you pay attention to it. But other than that, man, I'll back up a 53-footer in a parking spot like it's a car, man. People are like, how you do that? Man, that's just, hey, doing it so long, you know how to do it. But I tell you like this, chill. Well, when I ain't driving the truck and I get in somebody else's car, I don't want to drive, man. I don't want to drive. I hate driving when I get off work. I hate driving. I don't want to drive nobody's car. I know, hopscotch. I know, HBS, man. You know how it work, man. I do it too, man. I be in and out of lanes, man. That's like the other day, right? I had left the port, and I had got on the highway with the bad chassis. It was Friday, cause when I don't go live, because I'm in P and CT, and when I'm in P and CT and C-Land, I can't go live because they'll kill my signal. I know exactly, man. Exactly. Yep. I can't do it, man. Same thing, man. That's why I wear boots in the truck, but I got to put some sneakers on, man. It's like, it's crazy. It's like they come to you like that after driving the truck for so long. Yeah, man. It's like you can drive anything. Yeah, I know, man. I don't like driving, man. I get in the car, I don't want to drive. And I damn sure don't want to sit in the back seat. That ain't gonna happen. I don't feel like driving, and I don't want to sit in the back. I gotta be in the front. And then when I get off and I'm in the car, I don't want to drive nobody. I be ready to be in the car dolo. I be like, nah, I feel like driving nobody. I'm in the truck by myself. I damn sure don't be in the car with a bunch of people talking. I drive my car like I drive a 4-door like it's a 2-door, man. Let's see how far we get with this. I don't know, it's backing up a little bit. See, people understand this trucking is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you have to acquire. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, some people get into trucking, then they leave, they get their license, they leave, but trucking is a lifestyle, man. A lot of people ain't ready for this. They think they want to drive a truck, but trucking is a lifestyle. There's a lot that comes with this. A lot that comes with this. They think we get in the truck, we just gonna drive. Nah. You have to be, you really have to up your game up when you're in the truck. It's a lifestyle. And it comes with its up and down. It comes with all that. You have to take care of your body, stay working out, stay fit, stay moving, stay active. It's a lot that comes with this. A friend of mine a couple of years ago, I had gotten the yard one day, and he asked me what was the truck at. He was standing right by his truck bumper. He went blind. Rest in peace, Bridges. He ended up passing away, but he went blind. So I had to call the dispatcher, the owner of the company, and tell the owner that, tell Bridges, you need to come down here and talk to Bridges. And he was like, why? I said, I think Bridges is blind. He was like, blind? I said, he asked me twice what was his truck, and he was standing behind his truck. So I had to get in his truck, hook it to the container. And he was like, oh yeah? I said, yeah, you need to get down here before he leaves, because he's talking about going to the truck stop. So he got down there, I don't know what happened. A couple months later, Bridges passed away. So you got to be careful. Bridges used to keep 5 gallons of diesel in his front seat. He took the front seat out, and he had 5 gallons of containers of diesel. That smell alone would do something to you. So he passed away. But Bridges was in his 70s though. It's old cat. He always talked in riddles, man. He used to be like, yeah, young blood, you ain't hear from me. Because if you ain't hear from me, because if I heard it from someone else, knowing that you didn't hear it from me, but coming from you, then you heard it from me. So if you heard it from me, you ain't supposed to hear it from me, because I told you didn't hear it from me, then me and you got a problem, young blood. That's how I used to talk. And I'm like, man, cut all that out, man. Talking to me in riddles, man. I don't understand none of that. But that was Bridges. All right, let me go down here and get this ticket. You gotta pull up on this booth, pick up a load. Yep, get a slot. I hope I can get a slot number. It's backed up though. See if I can get a slot number. If not, I gotta go to the slot booth. It was crazy, right? I remember years ago, right? It was years ago when I first got into trucking. Right? Early 90s. I got pulled over downtown North by 2 cops on a horse. It's crazy. I'm a fool.
Travis City.
What that?
Company.
Oh, Narrow Enterprise.
What are you doing?
Picking up a load.
What is it?
CMAU 372-8015.
Last 4.
9529. All right, got it. Thank you. What I got? I gotta go to chassis verification, and they gave me slot number 42. Now I'm gonna tell you something before I get to that story, right? Now, if anybody come in Sealand, right? No, 64. Make sure you check your ticket, because what happened is it'll give you a slot number to go to 402. But my ticket said chassis verification. I got my own chassis. If you don't go to chassis verification and you go get your box, you will sit there for 2-3 hours and won't nobody say nothing to you. So read the ticket when you come in 64. Read the damn ticket. Because, hey, even though I'm a veteran in the game, I still sometimes I don't read the ticket. And when you don't read the ticket, you can be sitting for 3-4 hours in the port and wondering why nobody taking your box. All right, so you come in here, make sure you read the damn ticket. If you don't read the ticket, you're gonna be stuck. So we're gonna go to chassis verification real quick. I gotta go to the far left to get the box, but I gotta go over here, and all they gonna do is scan the ticket, and I'm out of here. So this is chassis verification right here. So make sure you read the ticket when you come in this port. Yeah, you got female truckers in here too. Oh yeah, it's crazy, right? Check this out. Now one day, I had just started driving for New Deal delivery service over here in the port years ago. Early 90s. Just started driving over here. Got my CDLs over here and everything. See, I got my CDLs through unemployment. even back then, I was able to get my CDLs. Somebody put me onto a connect, and I seen this Puerto Rican kid, and I was talking to him, and he told me how to get it, and I was a week left on unemployment, and I was able to get my CDL license. So shout out to him. Shout out to that brother. But let me slide up first. Slide up. Throw my flashes on. Jump out real quick. I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and get this done real quick. Hit the like button, hit the like button. All right, let's get back in the trunk. All right, we back up in here, man. We go to slot 402. Yeah, we go 402. Yeah, and I was saying we gotta go to slot 402. Now I got my license through unemployment, so I was on unemployment at the time when I got my CDL license. So I don't know if they're still doing that. They should be. You know, they should be if you on unemployment. And if you're listening right now, if you're on unemployment, and you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life and which way you want your life to go, hey, but if you're on unemployment, ask them about your CDL license. You can definitely get their CDLs on unemployment. Like I said, I don't know if they still do it, but my son did it also. My son did it. He got his license last year. No, matter of fact, he got a license getting this year. So my son got his license this year. So unemployment will pay for it. So, and he in Jersey. My son in Jersey. So they will pay for your CDL. So if you're unemployment, contact your unemployment office and say, hey, man, I want to drive trucks. And hey, see what they can do for you. You're going to fall too. It's a nice peak. That's a nice peak. Hey, Chill Will, your peak look like that? That's a nice peak right there. All right, come on, man. Let's go there. Let's go there. I gotta watch out. Yeah, but the day I got pulled over by a horse, I was driving a Freightliner cab over. I had a Freightliner cab over that I was driving. And I didn't know that I could go downtown north with a 53-foot trailer. So I had a 53-foot trailer, and I'm on Broad Street. I had made a right on Broad and Market, so I'm on Broad Street, headed back towards 1 and 9. Where we at? We all the way at the end? Yeah. Headed towards 1 and 9. So I'm right side. I'm outside of VIM by the City Hall in North. I heard somebody blowing a horn, but I really didn't pay it no mind because it's a cab over and it sits real tall, so I ain't paying no mind. Before you know, they blew the horn again. When I looked down, I heard somebody screaming, pull over, pull the F over, pull the F over. And when I looked down, it was a horse. I'm like, what? I started laughing. The cop was like, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? You found out to be funny? I'm dying laughing because at that time, I'm young. I just got my CDLs and I'm downtown North and I got pulled over by 2 cops riding 2 horses outside of City Hall in North. And they gave me a ticket, man. They gave me a ticket. They gave me a ticket for having an oversized vehicle downtown North. He backed us up real quick. I don't know where he coming from. I don't know what he blowing the horn for. But we gotta go back in the slot. Yeah, so I got a ticket, you know, for having an oversized vehicle downtown North, but you know, the company that I was driving for, New Deal Delivery Service at the time, it was ran by the mob. I mean the real mob. I ain't talking about no fake mob. It was ran by the mob. It was run by the mob. I ain't gonna say the name, but it was run by the mob. So at that time, you know, they paid the ticket. They thought it was funny though. Good morning, Angie, baby. They thought it was funny. So they said the first time somebody ever got pulled over downtown North by 2 horses. Well, it was 2 North cops on a horse, 2 black guys on a horse. That shit was crazy. That shit was funny though. I started laughing because that's my first time experiencing something like that. There we go. I gotta do down to wait for this box. If he can't hit the light, but yeah, but it was crazy though, man. It was crazy. See, at that time I was working for New Deal Delivery Service and I got my license. And I think I was on. I went in the office one day and I had told him it was John Sharino, and I had told him that I said, "Yo, I want to get my CDL license." And he was like, I swear to God, he can tell you what he said. And I said, he said, "What you want to do what?" He said, "I want a CDL license." At that time, I was training how to run a yard switcher. So that's how I really got into it too. I was working a yard switcher. But I got tired of doing that. So I told him I wanted to get my CDL license. And Joe Sharinga was like, "All right, cool. What we gonna do is this." He said, "You're gonna go get it, but I guarantee you ain't gonna get it." So I said, he said, you know disrespect, but you know how you black guys do. You know, y'all so quick to want to do something, but then y'all don't never finish through. So I was like, all right, let's put some money on it. So he said, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Because they was laying off anyway, because New Deal was starting to shut down because Dynamic Trucking was buying out New Deal. So Dynamic was buying out New Deal. So he said, all right, we're gonna make a wage. I bet you $100 you don't finish and you come back here for your job. Okay, cool. So he bet me, he put 100 on the table. There was a guy, one of the black guy, strong, muscular guy at the time. He threw 100 on the table. Before you know it, there was $1,000 on the table. $1,000 on the table. So I said, cool. I left. They signed off on the unemployment. And they always laughed, and they bet me $1,000 that I would not come back and get my CDL license. Right? One black guy and the rest was Italians. They bet $1,000 on the table. It's a true story. $1,000 on the table. I would not come back. At the time I went to employment office, I was outside of unemployment office. I didn't know how to go about doing it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know how to go about. I heard the unemployment pay, how to go about doing it. So it was this Puerto Rican kid outside. He was on the phone with his girlfriend, and yes, ear hustling. So he was like, "Yeah, baby." He was like, "Yeah, baby." I was able to join the class. So she was like, "I'm proud." He was on speakerphone. He said, "I'm proud of you." He was like, "Yeah." So they got me starting next week to get, for CDL training. I looked at him. I said, "Man, hey, what came to mind was my mother said, she said, she used to always say like, closed mouth won't get fed." So I said, "Yo, I just heard you say something about getting your CDLs for free." He was like, "Yeah, if you go into the unemployment office, they will pay for your CDLs." So I said, "Word." So I ran back in there. And they had one opening left. It was right there on Liberty Street. It was on Liberty Street. It's a car dealer. It's a white building. It's on Liberty and 21. So I ran back in the building, and I was the last person to get in that class. The last person to get in. the last person to get in. So I ran in there, and they put me on. So once I signed up for the program, I had to go to Continental Driver School in North, downtown North. Now the crazy part was the lady that ran that operation, she was Brazilian. So while I was in the class, I didn't know how to drive a clutch. I didn't know how to drive a clutch. So I lied and said I could drive a clutch, but I didn't know how to drive a clutch because I wanted to get my CDLs that bad because at that time I was, I was on, I had my daughter. I had my daughter at the time, and she was young. She was a couple months, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't want to run the streets, but I was in the streets, and I couldn't see myself doing time in no white man prison. So I couldn't see that. That wasn't the vision. That coming from Newark and coming from the housing projects, that wasn't my vision. But I knew I was in the streets heavy, and I knew eventually either I'm gonna get shot, or I'm not gonna be here to tell you the story. And I knew I didn't want that for myself. I know I didn't want that, and either that I was gonna go to jail, because I was in the streets heavy. I was in pretty much everything that wasn't nailed down. So at that time, they sent me to it was Continental. It was Atlas Driver School on Maury Street in North. Down that, but if anybody know about down that is considered Brazilian and Portuguese. That's all that's down there. So I goes down there, and the lady name was Elsie. She ran the operation down there. So she ran it. So I was always in class raising my hand. I stayed raising my hand. I wanted all the information that you could give me. I was the only brother in there. Everybody was Brazilian and Portuguese. I was the only one in there. So every time they had free available classes, I show up on a Saturday down here in Port North at Harbor Freight. I show up at Harbor Freight in the parking lot on a Saturday. I show up on a Sunday. I was there every single day. So my boy, my partner, my best friend, I called him up one day and I said, yo, man, I don't know how to drive a clutch, but I lied. He's like, all right, I got you. So told me how to drive a clutch in a black CRX, SI CRX. So he told me how to drive a clutch in that. I got back to the school. I was jamming them up, but I caught on to it. So the day of the road test, we went out there to Lodi in New Jersey. So we go out there. So the lady was like, I know all of y'all gonna do good, but we already know Jay. We already know Jay popping up, answer. He not gonna make it, so y'all don't have to fear him. I'm looking like, what's that, man? What else she talking to, man, right? So I ain't gonna go back and forth because I know she's gonna kick me out of school because she was very disrespectful. Very Brazilian lady. Brazilian Portuguese, she was very disrespectful. Canada, come up in the class half naked, very disrespectful. So the day of the road test, it was 9 of us. When we got back to the class, the teacher said, well, Jay, I already knows you felt you could contact unemployment and they'll pay for it and then they'll send you back. Little did she know I was the only one that passed. Out of 9 of us, I the only one that passed. Man, I jumped out the seat. I swear to God, I was like, man, you out your mother elfin mind, bitch. I'll pass. I had tears in my eyes. I'm tell you something, man. I think that was probably the happy moment of my life. Not because I passed the test. I was happy because I proved it wrong. I jumped up, I was happy, I was excited. I passed. She told me, she said, get the fuck out. Excuse my language. She said, get out. Get out now. Get out. She put me out. She put me out the class. And I was so proud to get back at her that I forgot to take my picture at Motor Vehicle. I swear to God, I forgot to take my picture, man. I forgot. I was sitting there with a permit, and I'm screaming at her, and she's telling me to get out the class, and I forgot to take the picture. I forgot to take the picture, man. So, hey, before you get excited, take your picture, man. Take your picture. So I had to go down to motor vehicle in North with my stamp permit to take my picture. I supposed to took it at Lodi, or I could have went to Wayne, but Wayne ain't there no more. But I ran up out of it. I was so happy, man. Cause you know why I was so happy? Cause I knew from that point I was gonna get myself out the streets. I knew at that point in my life I was getting out. And know what I ended up doing with the CDL license? Man, I'll end up back in the streets. Man, hustling weed, man. Crazy, crazy. All right, we back at it. But yeah, I end up in the streets hustling. Then, I don't know, a lot of events that went down and, you know, my people, you know, so I ended up getting out of that, man, started really I took my seriously, my CDLs, and I started driving, but it was just the peer pressure of having my CDLs and then being around cats who was getting that money real fast. Ended up in the streets. A lot of events went down. That's a whole nother story. And I had to get up out of that. man. I had to get up out of that, man. Had to get up out of that. But I'm out here, though. But it was crazy. It was crazy growing up, man. It was crazy. But I don't regret none of it, though. I don't regret none of it. But that's how I got my license, man. That's how I got my license, through unemployment. So you can get your license through unemployment. So if you listening, and you're on unemployment, and you don't know what you're going to do with your life, at the end of the day, I will back up. Somebody behind me? No, I'm gonna back it up. Somebody behind me? All right. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you get your license through unemployment, man. But you know. Crazy though, man, crazy. Hey, what up, Derek? What up, Derek? Yeah, I went back to drive. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I finally, you know, got out streets and started really driving, I left all that behind me, man. I just left it behind me, bro. Left it behind me and shit. But, you know, I'm here to talk about it. There's events right now where I should not be on here with y'all. I shouldn't be on here with y'all, but shout out to Big Leon. That's all I can say. Shout out to Big Leon, man. Shout out to Big Leon and shit. A lot of things was crazy back then. He was young. Shout out to Big Leon. I don't know if Big Leon's here today, but shout out to him. It was great. It was crazy growing up in North. It's like any other place, man. It's like any other place, you know. Like I grew up in North. You know, predominantly Hispanics. You know, I grew up in North. You know. Yeah, I know. But see, I grew up in North North, man. I grew up in all the housing projects. I grew up in North North. You know, predominantly Hispanics, Puerto Ricans. You know, and I don't know how they do in LA, but I know in North, I know up north. You know, there's an understanding with the Hispanics and the blacks, and growing up with each other and eating each other food and going to high school and shoo, I tell you, man, that has, hey, I tell you like this. You growing up with Puerto Ricans, they wild, man. I tell you, boy, hey, if you ain't, hey, they wild, man. And they got, hey, I'm tell you something, man, the Puerto Rican will hold you down 100%. They'll hold you down, boy. They wild, man. I done had the most craziest days, especially the Puerto Rican for 7 Dad projects. They wild, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man. They wild as hell. If you grow up with Puerto Ricans, you'll know what I'm talking about. They wild. They funny, they wild, and they got your back 100%, man. They go to A, man. They go to, they'll ride with you to the end, man. They'll ride with you to the end. I tell you, Puerto Ricans will ride with you, they ride or die, man. I ain't gonna lie, they ride or die. Puerto Ricans will ride with you to the end, boy. I tell you, in North North is crazy. Growing up in North North, crazy, man. Crazy. They ride to the end, you know. Rest in peace, Oink. To be a Puerto Rican kid named Oink, he got shot up and he passed away a couple of years ago. But you know, Broadway Junior High. If you went to Broadway Junior High, you went to Barringer Prep. If you went to Barringer Prep, you went to Barringer. You know, and it was just all Puerto Ricans and blacks. You had a few Mexicans and Hondurans and Ecuadorians, but that's all it was over there, man. Park Avenue, man. The Puerto Rican Day Parade, Branchwood Park, the baseball games, and all of that. You know. You know, man. Shit. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like, it's hard. Like I said, like you had like going to Barringer, you had Spanish. And if you had Spanish with a Puerto Rican that was born here and he wasn't born in Puerto Rico, man, let me tell you something. You copy what he put down, y'all both gonna get a fail grade, because his ass didn't know neither. I tell you, man, you be like, man, I thought you know how to read and speak Spanish. He'd be like, nah, I can speak it, but I can't read or write it. Man, I used to be like, come on, man. I just swear to God. If you sit next to a Puerto Rican in class and you thinking that his Spanish is better, nah, man, they don't be knowing that shit neither, man. He can speak it, but they be like, man, I can't read and write that bullshit, man. You be like, come on, man, I thought you knew this shit. I thought you knew. We both sitting there with a failed grade. Man, I be mad as hell, man. I thought you knew this shit, bro. Hey, nah, I ain't know that. I can speak it, you know. But if if they was born here in America, man. Hey, Chill Will know, I'm telling you, man, if you was born here, your Spanish is different from Spanish in Puerto Rico. If you was born here, the Spanish is totally different, man. I'd be sitting there looking crazy. Like, now, until this day, I learned Spanish from street Spanish, from the Spanish outside. I didn't learn that shit in school. I ain't learning it in school. Hell no. Now, I had to opt out of Spanish for home economics, man. I opt out for the cooking class, because most of the Spanish boys the Spanish that went to Barringer, they didn't understand the shit neither. We all be over there. We'd all be failing. We all fell, man. I know it ain't y'all Spanish. That's why. I know. I know Spanish ain't y'all Spanish, man. You used to be sitting there mad, bro. You know, if you had the Spanish kept like, yo, man, you know, they'd be like, nah, I don't know that shit. I don't know that. Like, oh, man, I need to come to your house more, man. You ain't gonna learn shit. You know? I'm telling you, man, it was like that, man. It was like that. It was like that, man. Shout out to my boy Julio. He at North Cop now. I think he in Florida. Julio live in Florida now. He wasn't North Cop. You know, we did talent shows together and shit. That's my homeboy right there. Julio, that's my homeboy. We did talent shows together, man. And we was like thick and thieves and shit. growing up on this side is different than, I don't know, how LA is, but out here, we don't have no time to be, I'll tell you one thing, out here, we don't really have enough time to hate each other. We have so busy trying to survive in the streets and survive in the housing project, you don't have no time to hate. You don't have no time to hate on each other, man. You got no time for that shit. Nah. Try to enjoy life, man. Try to enjoy life. That's why I'm glad I didn't grow up in the era of social media. I'm glad I didn't grow up in this area, man. This era growing up, I'm glad. Shit. Back then, we didn't have all this. We had flip phones and Emerson phones. We had beepers and all of that. Oh, you told your grandma some words they taught you? Oh. She smacked the porch up out of you? All right, man. All right, appreciate it. Oh, man, I know. And I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm going to tell you something. The first time I ran into a Dominican, right? The first time I ran into a Dominican, I was working at ShopRite. I was working at ShopRite in the frozen department in Kearney, New Jersey, right? And the kid, his name was Rich. Rich looked just like Rich, darker than me. Rich was darker than me, right? So, man, and Rich spoke very good English, and he was real cool. So one day, Rich took me home, right? So he said, introduced me to his mom, his sister, his father. So we was at the table, and Rich was like, whatever you do, let them speak before you speak. I'm like, what you mean by that, bro? I was like, we all black, though. First time I met a Dominican, man, he was darker than me. Darker than me. I didn't know, man. So one day, get to the house, we eat, and the mother made, and I said, I didn't know black people make Spanish food. He just stared at me, said, Jay, I told you not to say nothing. I said, listen, I didn't know black people make Spanish food. I thought y'all was making soul food. And his mother looked at me and started cussing me out in Spanish. I swear to God, my eyes was wide open, right? Eyes wide open. I didn't know what to say, because I never seen nobody black speak Spanish like that. I never seen it, bro. So I'm sitting there staring at him, eyes wide open. And I looked at Rich, I said, Rich, your mom speaks Spanish? He said, we Dominican. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I thought he said we were Dominoes. I swear, no disrespect. I thought he said, I thought he said Dominoes. He said, nah, we Dominican. I said, Dominican? What is that? So you never heard of it? Nah, I never. He said, I'm Dominican. I said, man, I never seen nobody black speak Spanish. As long as I was young. I think I was like, I had to be like 17. Because growing up in the projects, we ain't had Dominicans in the projects. But they lived right there on Park Avenue, they lived on, what was that? Between Park Avenue and 6th Ave. Roosevelt Avenue. He lived on Roosevelt Avenue between Park Avenue and 6th Ave. And that was my first time I ever seen somebody darker than me speak Spanish. And when he said it was Dominican, hey, that was my first time, man. I said, dang, Dominican. Let me tell you something, man. Everywhere we went, I used them for everything, right? As far as speaking wise. Everywhere we went, I took them around everybody. Yo, man, come around me, man. I think they talk slick to me now. I break them around me, and I'll be like, yo, Rich, what'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, that was crazy, man. Growing up was crazy. You experience so much in life, man, that you can laugh about it now. Shout out to Rich, man. I hope he's still with us, man. But shout out to him. I know his mom's passed years ago, though. It's crazy. I'll tell you something. Man, you experience a lot growing up. Man, what time it is? All right, 11:14. Yeah. That's what I thought he said. I thought he made Dominoes, man. I swear to God. And I was crying, laughing, Derek. I was mad. And my eyes was wide open. I'm just staring at the whole table. I'm at the kitchen table. His mother is in front of me. Rich to the left of me. His sister, like on the right side, and his father. And everybody was just staring at me. My eyes was wide open, man. My eyes was wide open, man. My first time, I didn't know he speaks Spanish, man. And when he said Dominican, I'm like, are you Domino's? He was like, what? Dominican? I said, what is that? And we both were working that shop right together, right there in Kearney. Right there by Tops, what's that? Tops Diner, John, whatever the diner is over there. But it was crazy back then, man. Hey, you experienced a lot.
Close the camera.
I'm looking right at it, man.
What needs?
Alright, man, you want to stay? I'm looking right at it. You can see right through my eyeball.
It's good now, thank you.
What's what?
It's good, thank you.
What?
You can go now, sir.
Alright. I ain't understand what he just said. I ain't get that. They be tripping half the time. Look right at the camera. You want to see through the back of my eyeball? Yeah, but it was crazy. It was crazy. I'll tell you one thing, man. And Rich was like, he was like 5'4", 5'6", no, about 5'4", 5'5". That boy stayed in, man. We stayed in fights, man. The boy stayed fighting. Everywhere we went, we was fighting. We was fighting Park Avenue, Sussex Avenue, 6th Ave, 7th Ave, 5th Street. We stayed fighting. This little kid loved to fight, man. He probably weighed no more about 100 pounds. And we stayed fighting all over North. It's crazy. Stayed fighting. Everywhere we went, we was fighting somebody. All right, we about to get up out of here, man. But I'll be tripping sometimes. If you in the building, hit the like button, man. Share it out if you can. Share it out if you want. You know, I'll be going live Friday night. So Friday night, I'll be going live. No, not Saturday night, I'll be going live. So anybody want to come on the StreamYard, y'all welcome, man. That's how I do. You want to come up? I'll drop the link. And we can talk about it. We chop it up, man. That's it. Talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But I'll definitely be going live Saturday. I ain't gonna tell you the time because I know me. I'll keep moving it. So I'm gonna just freestyle it. Alright, so hit the like button if you can and share it out, man. Like I said, if you on unemployment, contact your unemployment office and see how you go about getting your CDLs. Alright? Definitely see that. See if you can go ahead and do that, get your CDLs, put yourself in a good position. Get your CDLs now before they end up stopping them. Because I just got a feeling that if they start floating these autonomous trucks and electric trucks, I just got this feeling they're going to stop them. So if you can, try to get your CDLs and get them now. My son got his this year, and my son now is going to school this year. My other son. So if you could get them, just get them, man. Even if you ain't going to do nothing with them. If you can get your CDLs, just go ahead and get it, man. Give yourself an opportunity. Put yourself in a good situation where you can take care of yourself, take care of your family, you know, and do right. Oh, you gotta get your air brakes endorsed? Yeah, get them, man. Get them, BSL. If you still got your CDL, you might as well go ahead and get them. You know? So you ain't gotta be, you know, so a lot of these cats up there now don't know what it's about, man. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to do nothing I wouldn't do. So get your CDL. If you're gonna hold on to them. If you're gonna use them. Before they end up messing around and just snatch them and say, nope, we're not doing it no more. You know, both of my sons, you know, my son just got his. He's 22. He just got his CDLs. My other son, he about to go get his. So, you know, they ask me and I tell them go ahead and get it. So I don't tell them, oh, go get it, do what I do. Nah, they doing what they want to do. You know, staying out the streets, keeping their head above water, got their own. real quick. I'ma holler at y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know, like I said, Saturday night, I will be going live. So if y'all want to come up, I'll be doing a StreamYard. I try not, but StreamYard, it's crazy. Y'all want to come up, come on up and drop the link. But peace to everybody that came in the building. You know, BX Mel, Chill Will, Derek, you know, Angie Baby, Diamond, especially Diamond, Jason, Carlos, you know, who up in the bushes. I appreciate y'all for coming through. All right, get past this. Before I get on this highway, we're gonna end this live. And if they send me the 64 tomorrow, I will be live. But different, like 51 Port North, the signal is too bad. It won't let me go live. Sealand, the signal is too bad. It won't let me go live. But 64 and the only in Staten Island is the only live that I can do that the ports don't block your signal. All right, so we out of here. Peace. Take care of yourself.